I know in this economy, we should be focused on how we can indulge in our luxury lifestyle, our luxury handbags, and enjoy these beautiful designer bags at a significant savings. We should be focused on how we can cut the cost. How can we have luxury on a budget, right? I know that's what we should be focused on. I know. But listen, I'm here to tell you, okay? Consider this a warning, a PSA, okay? I'm letting everybody in these streets know. These are the handbags that you should never, never buy used, pre-loved. Somebody else had it. I don't know. Whatever phrase you want to use. Don't buy these nowhere but brand new from the boutique. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rakita. For those who are new here, where luxury has no limits, and let's be friends. In order to be friends, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, okay? And I promise it's free, okay? Unlike the stuff I'm about to tell you, okay? Because it's gonna cost a cute little coin, but if you listen to me down the road, long down the road, now you gotta go a few blocks. But down the road, this is going to save you money, okay? But the subscribe button is free. And why wouldn't you want to be friends with somebody that's looking out for you? Okay? Because ain't that what friends for? Hit the subscribe button. Don't hurt my feelings. It's cool. It's too close to Christmas to be hurting my feelings, okay? Hit the subscribe button. Now, some of these choices, I'm hungry. Don't judge me for eating, okay? I'm hungry. I didn't eat all day, okay? I told y'all. And well, some of y'all might not. In the membership, I get a membership. Well, I told you I ain't eat all day, okay? If you want to join the membership, now I'm gonna tell you the truth about the membership too. In my membership, the videos are therapy sessions. That's it, okay? I'm using y'all to rant and tell y'all my feelings. I ain't even gonna lie, that's what it is. But if you are okay with being my free therapist, join the membership. But what we talking about? My bad. I'm back. Hold on now. Now this, my little list, right, might be controversial. Listen, I'm gonna say this too. When I say controversial, I mean like you might be like, girl, what you talking about? But if you want to argue and fight with me over my choice of a handbag, over my opinion about a handbag, I don't know what to do about that. But they might be a little like, girl, what you talking about? Okay, this is my list. I'm hungry. I don't know if this Pop-Tart is magical right now, but it's hitting the spot. Child, I'm hungry. Okay, we're gonna go on my little list now. I'm going to explain why I say what I said, okay? And I'm sticking to it. I'm going to let you know right now. My toes, all 10 of them. All 10. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to show y'all the bottom of my feet. All 10 toes. Standing down on my choices. Some of them you ain't going to like. But I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, friend. The first one, hold on, let me feel my hand. Okay. I'm going to take a bite. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to take a bite and go get it home. Okay. That's my cute little run. You know when you're feeling cute, you can't run like you somebody's brother. Okay, if you're feeling cute, you can't. You gotta do a little cute little. Okay. Anyway. Okay. The first one. This might not be. Listen, don't talk about me. I might be talking a little bit with my mouth full, but don't talk about me. Okay. First one is a Speedy. Now, this one shouldn't, well, I don't know, listen. Y'all might get mad at me because you like, girl, that's a classic everyday bag. If I can get it pre-loved and save a couple of $100, I'm going to do that. No, you're right, but you're wrong.
No.
What?
No.
You're right, but you're wrong. Let me tell you why. Okay. Now, a Speedy, did I just spit something at y'all? My bad. I don't know. But listen, a Speedy is a classic bag. Absolutely. Okay? You might even say a Speedy. Hold on, that pop chart just got dry as hell. Hold on. A Speedy may even be considered a gateway bag, okay, or a starter pack. Louis Vuitton starter pack, and even a Neverfull. Okay, this is why I say you should buy this new. Are Speedies flooded on a pre-love market? Absolutely. Can you save a couple of $100 on either a Speedy or a Speedy bandolier? Of course you can. Okay, but it makes no sense to. Let me tell you why. Listen. Oh, first, listen. Y'all like my little Labubu? My best friend Winnie gave me that. It's my first Labubu. I'm saying first, child. I'm not fighting nobody to buy another one. Because the way you gotta fight people on these internet streets to get a Labubu, I ain't gonna get it. And I said I wasn't gonna fall for the Labubu propaganda. I said I was. I think I said it like 3 times. I'm not falling for the Labubu propaganda. But I don't know. Fear of missing out. I wanted one. Everybody had one. I wanted one.
The line is always moving.
Y'all know I'm a brat. But Winnie gave me this one. Ain't he cute? Okay. Anyway, let me tell you why I think you shouldn't buy this pre-loved. Okay. A Speedy is an everyday bag. Okay. Whether your favorite size is a 25 to 30. Now, I say the 30 is a more of an everyday bag than a 25. 1, because of the opening. 2, because of the mirror size. Yeah, them 5 centimeters make a difference. Whoever told you that they don't, they lied. And tell them to argue with their mama about it. Them 5 centimeters make a difference, okay? But it is an everyday bag. It is what they call a basic bag, whatever that means. If you ask me, basic means, in my mind, basic bag just means entry bag, okay? That's all that means. Yes, you can get it pre-loved because they're literally flooded on the market because it's one of their most popular bags. But because you use it every day, and it's one of Louis Vuitton's lower price point bags, and because it's a classic, this is never going to go out of style. You never care about what year it is made, how new it is, because they all look the same. They all look the same. Okay? Whether you get a Damier Ebene because I was gonna say, if you get a monogram, you can't tell, but it depends on the patina, like how the patina looking. You know what I'm saying? How the untreated leather looking. It may not be the same. It may not be the same. But definitely with Damier Ebene. You know what? Hold on. Because even if you get a monogram, you can always just replace the leather. And you still won't know what year it's made. Anyway. Point is, this bag, whether it's made in 1999 or 2025, as long as you keep up with your bags, keep them nice, keep them clean, upkeep's great, take care of them, not baby them, take care of them, it doesn't matter. You'll have this bag forever. So you can get a brand new one, enjoy it for its entire lifespan, don't have to worry about the prior owner, wear and tear, where your bag been, what germs was all up in the lining, and enjoy your bag, and you will definitely get your cost per wear because it's one of Louis Vuitton's entry points and it's a classic. The style the canvas is not going nowhere. This is one of the bags that if you buy new, not only do you have to worry about the wear and tear, you're definitely, without a doubt, going to get your cost. Like, this is never going to be a waste of money if you like luxury bags. Now listen. If I, throughout this whole situation, say cheaper, less expensive, I'm talking about in the luxury handbag world, okay? I know this is not regular life talk, okay? Because in regular life, people can't even get a loaf of bread, okay? I'm talking about in a luxury, so don't, I know this is nowhere near less expensive or cheap or anything like that, okay? So just go ahead, keep that little tit note in the back of your pocket, okay? Matter of fact, the way people be trying to tussle, keep it in your front pocket, okay? I know this is not cheap by any means, okay? But anyway, you don't need to buy this pre-loved. You don't need to buy this pre-loved. Go ahead, get it brand new. Be the start and the end of the Speedy journey. Get your cost per wear. Enjoy your bag, okay? Now, on the same note as the Speedy, hold on, let me put this bag and go get it. On the same note, I feel like fall just started and I'm still about to get a cold. What's that on there? If I get sick this early, I'm gonna have a whole attitude. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna have an old attitude. I don't know who it's gonna be with. Probably Mother Nature, because who else can I cuss out? But I'm gonna be mad because my nose been running all day. Okay. Same thing with the Speedy. We're gonna talk about the Neverfull. I'm just gonna blow through these real quick because in my mind they obvious. Okay. The way the leather, especially with the trimming and the little side handles, for the price point of this bag, you don't need other people's problems. For the price point of a Neverfull, you do not need other people's problems buying it pre-loved. Just go ahead and get it new. Especially since anybody who put, I'm going to say, I'm trying to be fair because I know this is different circumstances, but for the majority of Neverfulls on the pre-loved market, the leather, especially the leather up and through here, the lining, top lining of the bag, jacked up. Jacked up, okay? Toe up from the flow up, almost gonna make you want to throw up, okay? Nasty. And I feel like because, again, it's a classic bag, the price point is fairly low, it's an entry-level bag, you don't need to endure them problems because you're going to have to replace the leather sooner rather than later if you get a pre-loved bag on a Neverfull. You're going to have to replace the leather because I promise you, the leather is going to get worse because it's probably already bad when you bought it. It's going to get worse because that's just the nature of a Neverfull, okay? So go ahead, get it new, and let you be the one to jack up your leather. And then you can have the leather for a longer period of time because you're the only one that had the bag, okay? And of course, again, with the price point, you're going to get your cost per wear because who is not going to continuously use a Neverfull, okay? Now, my next, I want to eat my other Pop-Tart. I'm hungry. Listen, don't judge me. Okay, now this one. Hold on. The next bag that you should buy. Now, in my defense, I knew this. Because I'm about to show you an example. You be like, girl, why you get it? My husband brought me this bag. And I wouldn't have got it. I'm appreciative. Absolutely, my man was thinking about me and got me my bag. But, okay, let me explain. Okay, it's not a Cousins in particular, right? Any bag that is lambskin, calf skin, baby skin. What is that? What is baby skin? Oh, lambskin leather is just, is it beautiful? Absolutely. Absolutely. But is it finicky? Is it too sensitive? child, you sneeze on this leather, it's going to have an indentation or a scratch on it. Okay, matter of fact, I gotta hold it like this, palms up, because if my little fingernail touch it, it's gonna have a scratch on it. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but the leather is too sensitive. The leather is too sensitive. So you like, girl, if it's too sensitive, why would it? Because I don't want other people's problems. I don't want. Now, I know they say every scratch, every mark on a bag shows the beauty of the history of the bag. I don't want to see other people's history. I don't want to pay to love other people's history. I don't. I don't. So if I buy, which I'm trying to turn my, the air to help me turn my chair, but if I see a bag that has lambskin, calfskin leathers, this soft, smooth leather, first of all, it has to be amazing. It has to be amazing, okay? And even then, I'm going to think about it because of the reasons that I stated. But if I have a bag that is going to show beauty marks and, wear marks, me. I want it to come from me. I do. I want it to come from me. Why do I want to love and see and appreciate Susan, who was in the buffet line on a cruise ship, that made a mistake and dropped her fork and scratched her bag, and she sold it to me, and now I gotta enjoy her history and beauty marks of the bag?
Hell no.
No thank you. No thank you. I would like to make my own beauty marks on the bag. And with lambskin leather, it's too easy to get scratched, marked up. Cause like even with this bag, its own hardware, this is just the zipper. It makes an indentation right there. What I'm supposed to do about that? There's nothing I can do about that. It's the zipper. No. Give me a grain leather. Maybe a smooth leather. Depending on the bag style. But listen, unless you enjoy beauty marks made by other people, because you're not going to find a lambskin bag on the pre-loved market that does not have a scratch or leather indentation mark on the bag. You're not. Even if they say, oh, this is brand new with tags, if they touch the bag to take pictures of it, it got a mark somewhere. It got a mark somewhere. Okay? It got a mark in transport. Okay? Taking it from the person who owned it previously to wherever they selling the bag at now. It got a mark. There's no way you can breathe on a lambskin leather handbag and not get a mark. So, because of that, I prefer to make my own beauty marks on my bags. So, that's why I would never buy lambskin anything. Lambskin anything pre-loved. I'm not going to do it. Don't get mad at me. I'm not going to do it. Okay? Now, next on my list, y'all don't understand. I really want to eat my other Pop-Tart, but I know y'all cussing me out for chewing in y'all face. Okay? Now, I'm going to get a bite. Listen, I got to pull the next bag down anyway. So by the time I turn around, I'm my bag going I'm coming. Okay. Hold on. Yo, I'm hungry. It's 2 o'clock. All I had was a cup of coffee. My stomach was in my ankles. My stomach was at my ankle. Okay. Okay. Don't buy this pre-loved. A backpack. I don't care if it's a Louis Vuitton backpack. a Dior backpack. Hell, to be honest with you, I don't care if it's a Jan Sport backpack. Let me tell you why. Now, I know I told y'all, especially with the Keep All, if you can buy Keep All pre-loved, go ahead and do it. Why not? It's gonna get tore up from the flow up anyway, right? But I don't know, I might take that back a little bit. No, I ain't gonna take that back. It's a Keep All, whatever. But a backpack, to me, can it be luggage? Of course, it's a backpack, right? But it's also a backpack and a purse. You can use it for both. And a lot of people, when it comes to backpack, they take a lot of stuff, hence why they need a backpack, okay? And the wear and tear on the handles, the straps, if somebody have their backpack on the pre-love, now I'm not talking about like the mini cute little backpack, okay, that's really a purse. I don't know why they got backpack in the name. I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about a Chanel backpack, okay? Or do Hermes make a backpack? I don't know. I don't be checking for Hermes like that, so I don't know what they got over there. But why did I don't know what country I thought I was in. Back over there, okay? I don't know. I thought I was in the country somewhere. Anyway, but most people who get a backpack, they are selling it with the straps on their third leg, okay? You ain't going to convince me otherwise. You are not going to convince. So that means that the straps have already been used and abused. And if you, now I don't know how true this is, because obviously I've never tried it, but I was told that you cannot take a Louis Vuitton in repair if you are not the registered owner with Louis Vuitton. So I'm not worried, because when this finally gives out, but like the threading become loose and I need them to go in there and tighten up a few things, I'm gonna take it and be like, hey, repair this for me, fix it. I'm not gonna have no problem. But if you buy it pre-loved, I'm not sure if you can go in there and do the same thing, because you're not the registered owner. I don't know if they do customers that purchase pre-loved. I don't know. I mean, I could have found out though. I could have asked my CA that. Let me know if y'all want to know that for sure. I'll ask her and see what she say. Like, I know you can get leather replaced, because I did that on my birthday, Speedy. Oh, excuse me. And I did that on my some more, but I just replaced the leather. I didn't repair it. So let me know if you want to know that. Let me know in the comments. I'll ask her for you. I'll do the leg work. Girl, you send it a text. But anyway, but because of the wear and tear and the labor and the workhorse that a backpack is, I would not buy this pre-loved. I would not buy this pre-loved, because I promise you it's on its last leg, okay? So if you can, if you purchase the backpack to be a backpack, okay? If you purchased it to be a workhorse, do not get it pre-loved, because you can use the wear and tear. The same thing, you'll be the one that run down your bag, and also when it's needed for repairs, because it will eventually, from the handles holding it like that to the zipper, because you're in it all the time, because it's a workhorse, it's a backpack. You want to be able to take it in for repairs, and preferably for free repairs, okay? So if it's a defect of the bag, they will typically repair it for free, okay? Listen, don't take my word for it, but don't come crying to me either when you mad, because they, okay. Next, girl, I almost fell. Y'all saw that? Oh Lord, my life flashed before my eyes. Jesus, be offense. Okay, the next bag. Why do I feel like, okay, whatever. The next thing is not a bag. It's more so the canvas. Not more, it is the canvas. Girl, it's the canvas. Do not buy an Azur bag. Any Azur bag. I don't care if it's Speedy. I don't care if it's a Neverfull. I don't care if it's a do Graceful's come in Azur? Okay. I don't care what bag style. I don't care. Okay. Do not buy it pre-loved. Under one exception. Under one exception. I had to think about if I was lying. Under one exception. If in the listing, in the pictures that you see, it is brand new with tag, the vachetta is still untreated, it is a fairly new bag, manufacturing. No, you can't see that no more because everything is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because now everything is, I just realized something. Y'all, hold on. Listen, hold on. I just realized my Uggs match my sweatsuit. Child, listen, I'm about to wear these out. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I was looking, they over there. My bad. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm gonna stay on topic. Why y'all so sensitive? I'm gonna stay on topic. Unless it's a brand new bag and you can tell that it's brand new because of the vachetta, don't do it. Okay? Because especially when it comes to a classic bag like a Neverfull, Speedy, or Graceful, the same thing. It's at a price point where you can tear up your bag on its own. Because I'm sure, same thing. The vachetta is already worn. There's color marks on it. The canvas may be turning yellow if the person didn't know how to properly take care of Azur. Like they had it with the sun shining on it to make the canvas go yellow. It ain't worth it. The steps and precautions you have to take to make sure that you get an Azur bag worth your coin, it's not worth it. You might as well just go ahead and get that thing brand new. Just go ahead and swipe the card, okay? Now, the next bag, it's not a bag. My bad. I just said a whole sentence with my mouth full. Hold on. Now, the next thing, again, is not a bag. It's a category. Okay? Okay? Limited editions. Now, listen, hear me out. Because I know you like, girl, what if I miss the original drop and the only way I can get it is if it is pre-loved? I understand. I understand. Because that's the situation I had with my multicolor. Obviously, in 2005, what was I in 2005? Girl, you was in basic training, girl. No, but I was in ART. But bottom line, I was broke back then, okay? So obviously, I couldn't get it when it dropped. So situations like that is the exception and not the rule. But if you know you want the bag, try to get it when it drops. Because with limited editions, they're only valued, their maximum value is when they're in pristine condition. Okay? So if you are getting a limited edition bag and it has a mark, or is missing the pouch, or the zipper is scratched, the hardware is scratched, there's some kind of damage to the leather or the canvas, you're not going to get that maximum value of that limited edition. You're not. Because most people that seek out limited editions, they want it in brand new condition because it is a piece of art to them. It's a collector's item to them. So if you get it from the pre-loved market and it's missing something or is even slightly damaged, my bad, the camera cut off. But anyway, if a person is looking for, I don't know where it cut off at, so I'm just going to sum it up. If a person is looking for a limited edition bag, 9 times out of 10, they value the bag as a collector's edition. That for one reason or another is sold out, they couldn't get it, whatever the situation is, that they couldn't get it from the boutique, so they're looking for it online. 9 times out of 10, they're going to pay maximum value for the bag or even over list if the bag is in pristine condition. Like Louis Vuitton shipped it himself, condition. Okay, so if you're going to get a limited edition, and especially if you decide you're one of them people that may sell it down the line, or if it's valued at a certain amount more than you paid for it, you'll go sell it. Don't get a limited edition pre-loved. Okay, now listen, this next one you may want to fight me for. Okay, but I mean it with my whole chest. I mean this next and last one with my whole chest. And in this economy, I should be ashamed, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Any handbag over $7,000. Any handbag over $7,000. Cause listen, if you forking out, if you are forking out anything, first of all of them are a lot of money. Let me just say that. But especially if you forking out over $7,000 for a bag, listen, I want a receipt for the bag. I want Louis, Chanel, Hermes, Dior, whoever it's from. I want them to know my name and have my name in the system. Because I promise you, if a thread is out this bag, y'all gonna take this and fix it. Okay? Also, if I spend that kind of money, I want the whole experience. I'm coming in the store, I'm crossing my legs while you hand me a glass of champagne with my pinky up.
Is that a problem? Is that a problem?
And matter of fact, put a little couple of cucumber sandwiches on there too. If I'm paying $7,000+ for a bag, you gonna give me a cucumber sandwich. Listen, I ain't got no other reason than that, because it ain't no way. That amount of money, I want the whole experience. And I want security of warranty for that amount of money. Yup. Now, I don't know if y'all was looking for a more logical, cost efficient, economically efficient reason, but it ain't. If I'm spending over $7,000, I'm going to be a fancy bitch for that whole day. It's going to take me 5 or more hours to be in your boutique, drinking up your wine, and eating your sandwiches and chocolate delights for the price of this bag. That's it. Okay, good people, that is it. Those are the bags that I think that you should never buy pre-loved. Now, remember, this is my opinion. I don't know everything. I know a lot. But you know, whatever. It's your money. Buy what you want. Now, and listen, with all these bags, all these categories, there are exceptions to rules. Okay? Nothing is written in stone. I cannot tell you every listing that's of a Neverfull, of a Speedy, of a... I don't know. But in general, this is what I have observed. Okay? And I'm just passing on my observation to my friends. Now listen, if you're an acquaintance and you just stopping by and you haven't hit the subscribe button, so we friends, listen, give me my advice back. I'm taking it back because you don't appreciate it. Okay? I gotta go. I'm hungry. I need a sandwich. So, of course, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video from me, and then keep up with me. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Also, if you want to join my membership, everywhere is at Rakita's Closet, and then, of course, the membership is linked somewhere down there and in the description box. But everywhere else is at Rakita's Closet, and I will see you good people in the next one. Okay, bye.